balcony him, and Coldzera ultimately emerged victorious. A very, very good half from SK. From Dignitas, what we saw was pretty limited in terms of its actual scope. A lot of B rushes, quite simple strategies, but I feel like it has to be expected from a roster that's. To expand on the 1-1 claim from me, you know, I want to defend myself, Jason.
Down, all right.
You know, I think since adding Roka in, this has legitimately made this roster, I think, considerably better, because now you've got 3 playmakers in this team. You've got Roka, Voltage, and Grim. They're kind of the 3 that you really look to do damage. I think 3 is like, you know, the perfect number. You know, you want 3 players that can really step up. Then you're not, you know, like you're not like too spoiled for choice,
I mean,
but it's just enough.
technically you want 5, right?
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, I think that like A2Z, for example, definitely kind of fits into perhaps like more of like that supporting role. You know, I do think that with this addition, the team just looks so much better. I mean, they got 14 rounds versus Cloud9. They actually threw that game away. And I think Cloud9 have looked better than SK as of late. So I'm just gonna, you know, I'm putting my money where my mouth is. Well, I'm not. There's no money on the line.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're actually not doing that at all.
I'm putting my reputation on the line.
You're putting a lot of faith in Roka, and many a man has fallen with that same mistake. All 5 players of Dignitas here at Banana. No map control, no presence anywhere else. Stewie on the scout, far back at Coffins. Fallen with the CZ up on top of the box. 1 kill from Stewie, and this could get so dangerous. Fallen's going to drop down. He wants to throw this flashbang. There's the kill from Stewie. Going to go for more. He gets a follow-up headshot. There's the CZ coming into action. And all of a sudden, the pistol round looked easy, but this time, progress is slowed, if not stopped entirely. It's Mitch left in a 1 versus 3. Still a chance. But that fake plant is going to run him out of time as the flank is already here. They're up Banana. He's going to go peek forward. Fur is there. Can't connect with the spray. And it's all tied up. Beautiful round from Stewie with the scout.
Yeah, no, that was just Stewie dunking on some Dignitas players left and right. He'll shut them down. And not going to bring the scout out once again. He's going to go on to the UMP instead. Should have MP9s and UMPs with an AK. For SK, they've grouped that up, and Dignitas buying down what they can. Now, Inferno, a map that Dignitas up to play quite a lot. I think every time we've seen them have a series, in fact, one of the maps has usually been Inferno. So they should be very, very used to playing it. Maybe even very, very used to losing on it. Who knows? I mean, I think for Dignitas it'd be great if the 1 win they get this season
was against SK.
Yeah, what a way for that to go down. But ooh, Stewie and Fallen, they've locked down Banana. Just Voltage left alive, 1v4. You don't imagine he gets much more done here, as good as he has been for Dignitas. Yeah, he's gonna fall in the hands of Stewie.
Couple double peeks, or double shoulder peek to make Voltage think another one's gonna come out, and then the wide peek to secure the frag. So nice job from SK playing behind that smoke, and Dignitas tries to catch him off guard, but can't actually do it. Couple rifles on the board, but the SMGs have made them a lot of money, and this time it's just down to Glocks. 1 flashbang on A2Z. We'll see where they go. First 2 rounds have been all 5 players each time towards Banana. They haven't even really messed with A. Let's see, 2 of the A defenders actually have 0 kills. At the moment, they're just kind of lollygagging in mid, aren't they? Just hanging out, having a powwow, playing patty cake. And back to Banana we go.
Yeah, this is a round where you don't imagine they get anything done. And it's just another round ready for Fallen and Stewie to keep building this synergy. You know, it's a team-building exercise inside the B-bomb site, or a team dismantling exercise, perhaps. That's what they've been doing at Dignitas over here. In they come with their Glocks, and yeah, it's not much more to say about that, is there really? Fallen and Stewie make.
Considering before all these purchases came out, you had 4 members of SK over 10,000, and now another round Dignitas is going to be back to the pistol, so a good chance again. Bonus money still coming out on Coldzera. He's got the UMP. You've got 4 rifles next to it, and everyone really, really flush with cash. And these are the kind of plays Dignitas is going to run on this T side. SK is going to be loving it. Highly grouped up. A lot of contact plays. And pretty fast pace, all things considered. Nade out towards Banana. Oh, that's great. Grim down to 33. The Molotov as well forces Roka away. He's going to swing out for a fight and gets taken down. Fallen, loving these duels at the moment. Jumping over for information. Pop Flash comes in. He tries to pre-fire the logs. It's Stewie's turn, and he doesn't want to give it up. 2 through the boards. Fallen shuts down Grim as well. And this is, I think, the kind of characteristic.
Dignitas, and this is one thing, you know, when we saw them play the other week versus Cloud9, it was the fast rounds, the aggressive rounds, where they just sort of went for it, you know, like didn't overcomplicate matters, kept it very, very simple. Those were the rounds that Dignitas were able to pick up. The only thing is, right now versus SK, it doesn't really seem like they're too keen on letting those same mistakes slip by. And you know, I mean, you kind of feel like maybe there's good reason for that. Cloud9 sort of moving away from, you know, with bringing F and S in and stuff, they have seen like a reduction in their overall firepower, right? So maybe you can catch them off guard with some of these faster plays. It's also the IGL coming in is...
I think it's just a matter of them wanting to counter some of the pushes that SK's been doing towards Banana, and also, I mean, they've done a lot of plays towards the B bombs and a lot of fast-paced plays, and it just seems like the playbook isn't well established yet for Dignitas. You know, still pretty early with this roster. I think this is the second week they'll have had it. So,
well, you also imagine, right, one of the players that left was their original IGL MCE. He was one of the players who got cut, right? So I'm not even sure who's calling actually within this.
I would assume it's A2Z. I could be wrong.
See, that was the guess I was taking as well, because I don't see Roka suddenly adopting the IGL role. And, you know, Voltage being the AWPer, Grim was like one of their best players. Mitch maybe could have taken up the mantle, but I would have to say 2Z.
Kill from Fur, another frag of Voltage running through the flames. Stewie trying to get creative, and he's maybe trying to get too creative. I don't know if Fallen's found himself in this position. 2 kills, and Roka's traded spots with him, and he's the only one left as the smoke clears. As his vision comes back, Fallen gets his third. 16 kills for Fallen in the game so far, and most of it, if not all of it, with the M4.
Yeah, he's hardly even done that up over towards this B-bomb site. He's been looking very, very crisp with the M4, so why not? coldzera, he's been the man picking it up instead over there towards A. And no one on A has really seen too much action just yet. There's really been that one round that stands out. coldzera, and with that mid-peak, he's feeling very, very confident in himself. Mitch is going to be able to get one back with the pistols, but the nade's doing damage, the aggression. Bolt's going to go ahead and just double down out from apartments. That's the bomb drop this round. Looks to be, I was going to say pretty clean, but Roka, he's not a fan of that. Very, very messy guy. Wants to try and keep this round as costly as he can. Stewie still taking the fights. I mean, SK just kind of playing with their food here in the bottom of Banana. There you go. Stewie finds them both. This whole game.
I mean, you can see it from the scoreboard. 16 on Fallen, 13 on Stewie, everyone else at 7. So, I mean, just largely being ignored. The trouble is, Fallen and Stewie, because they're getting so aggressive, they've been caught. Like, if this team is just, if Dignitas is just going to call B rushes nonstop, that does turn into like a pretty 50-50 fight of whether you're ready for it, whether you're not, whether you get caught by a flashbang, whether you get caught by a nade, and we're going right back to it. I think at this time they're just trying to tilt SK a little bit.
Ooh, Fallen just manages to escape. He's got support from Stewie now. They go rushing in. Stewie holds back the first. Fallen still hiding away, and now he finally comes on out, starts to smite them down and fur through the smoke. Feels like SK have kind of started to...